thinking of hot pot, and hot pot changes throughout the year. I'm using King Edward potato, for example, and I'm obviously using English onions. And what people forget is if you use a Spanish onion, if you use a Canadian onion, it changes the flavours and the essence of the dish. So when we put the dish together, we're using 4 cuts of meat. So we're using shoulder, we've got shin and under shoulder, and then we've got the neck chop. And within that mix, that gives us basically most of the forequarter, and then the shin. And the shins are in there for its gelatinous content. And that really pulls the hot pot together for me. And the assembly of the hot pot is the meat lightly seasoned with flour and salt and white pepper. We mix the onions in, and we've sort of bled the onions a little bit and just given them a tiny bit of colour. Mix those in, and then it's just basically putting the right potato on the top. You don't need any stock. People always get sort of really wary of the fact that I don't use stock, but it creates enough liquid as the meats start to open up and the juices are released and the onions break down and the potatoes start to bake. So you layer the potatoes on the top. You need a really good potato. We're using King Edward's. You need a potato that will break but yet still hold together. It's got to have a nice flavour. There's so much and so many different potatoes out there, and they change month by month. So what you've got to do is don't just pin a potato as a 12-month thing. Look at a potato over 12 months and say, right, I'm going to use a King Edward's for this period of time because it's from that grower, and then you move through the seasons. It's all about the quality of the ingredients. A good hot pot, once it's in the oven, it's a bit like letting your footballers out on the field. You can't do a great deal, it's up to them then, and it's the same with the hot pot. But beforehand, you can control the ingredients that make a great hot pot. So enjoy.